Hey guys, Sigman here, and welcome to an impromptu video log. I apologize for the lack of flair with the usual badoosh that goes on. I just wanted to keep you guys appraised and keep you updated as to what's going on in the situation. And I know I was not able to upload anything for the day after Christmas, but that was because holidays, family, I barely had time to do much of anything. At least record. I didn't even have time to record anything because family comes first. Family always comes first. Doesn't matter what situation you're in. And I had spent the holidays with my family, my in-laws and my mom and my grandmother and the rest of my family, and I ended up not having time to record. And I apologize for not having time to record, but it's just the holidays. It happens, right? I wanted to give you a heads up that there is not going to be another video today, and possibly not another video tomorrow, specifically because my puppy's in the hospital. What had happened was Midnight had gotten into naproxen sodium, and for those of you who know what that is, it's a Aleve. Basically, it's Aleve. I had an off-brand of Aleve that I had on the back end of the table facing the window, which was on the opposite side of where he should have gotten into it. I don't know how, but he got into it. Long story short, my wife fell asleep on the couch. I figured, okay, well, the puppy had been in the kennel all day, and I just wanted to give him time to run around and play, goof around, do whatever. He usually gets into stuff, but never something too bad that I can't clean up in a few minutes. Never was really that big of a deal. But I came down and I found out that he had gotten into it. He had gotten into, as far as I know, 6 tablets of the 220 milligram, which that alone is fatal. Can be fatal for a puppy, fatal for a dog, even. And so right now he's in the hospital. They're watching him for at least 12 hours, and then we're going to transfer him to our local vet due to cost, because it is too expensive. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I held myself together really well until I saw the cost. It was just insane. There's no way I could have been able to afford what they wanted to watch my puppy for as long, because they said it's up to 72 hours you have to watch him, because stuff like that doesn't take is not effective in their system until 72 hours after the fact. And at that point, it's usually too late, because their kidneys can shut down, their liver can fail, all of this bad stuff can happen. But my wife and I were on top of it, and this may sound gross to some of you, but we induced vomiting on him to make it to where he would spit up all of that, at least as much as humanly possible. So right now, Midnight is at the animal hospital being observed. They're watching him, making sure he's okay. And we'll know for certain in the next few days if he's going to be all right. So I just wanted to let you guys know that there's not going to be a video today, and possibly none tomorrow. I'm really sorry, but I just wanted to let you guys know this, because you're really good at listening to me. You really are. Some of you are like, you speak out in your comments. You let me know on Twitter. And some of you let me know on Twitter that, you supported me, because I did, some of you already know what's going on, at least a little bit of it. And you let me know on Twitter. You showed your support for that, and thank you so much. I am forever grateful for that. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Sorry if I'm slurring a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I've had a little to drink, because this has been quite possibly one of the worst days for me in recent memory. But I wanted to let you guys know what was going on, so you knew. That way, so you wouldn't think I was being lazy or I was slacking off or anything like that. It is a little easier for me to talk about this right now, because actually, to be perfectly 100% honest, because I always push honesty with you guys, I'd actually recorded this before. I actually had to delete it because most of it was just me sobbing. It was just, I don't know how to deal with this. It's sad, it really is. And then we took him to the hospital. They gave me the bill of, okay, well, this is what happens when you give him 24 hours of treatment or 48. The price was astronomical, at least to my standards, because we're not rich. We're not rolling in money or anything like that. And it's times like this that I wish that the channel was big. Not so much for the fame, just for when something happens like that, I could just say, well, they'll say to me, well, it costs this much. Like, okay, here's the money. Not a problem. But unfortunately, right now, it's just not my luck. It really isn't. And One thing I wanted people to understand is right now my wife and I, we don't have children. So our animals, my birds, my cats, and my dog are our kids. And I'm sure some of you, if not a lot of you, can emphasize with that. I held myself together really well, I think. At least I thought I did, at least until they came in and said, okay, here's how much it'll cost for this, here's how much it'll cost for that. And it's like, oh my God, the price of that is just... So basically the game plan is for Midnight, my puppy, is that over the next 12 hours, the hospital's going to observe him. And then we're hopefully going to be able to transfer him to our local vet, which the cost will be a lot less, but they're also, they give good care to dogs. I've taken Midnight there before, and they took really good care of him. So that part I'm not so much worried about. It was just the cost became so outlandish that I just couldn't believe it. I was beside myself with how crazy that the amount of money that it actually cost. And money isn't everything. It really isn't. But on the same hand, it certainly makes things easier. And I'm not looking at the channel like, oh, I wish you were bigger so people would recognize me or recognize the channel and make sure that, you know, everybody loves what I do. But on the same hand, it's like when I run into situations like these, I sincerely wish that the channel was bigger, specifically because I could just pay for it, get it done, and my puppy would be okay. That's all I want. I just want my puppy home because my house is quiet right now. You know, I have birds that, you know, occasionally get loud, and you may not hear the puppy in my videos, but it's just when I go downstairs, there's no barking, you know. I'm sure some of you, if not most of you, can relate to that. It's really sad. It breaks my heart. I'm just torn to pieces about it, and it's a little easier to talk about it right now because I'd actually, again, like I had said a little bit ago, I had filmed this before, but I had to just delete it because it was just, I was just a complete mess when I made the video log. But the point of this is that I wanted to let you know what was going on, why there's not going to be another video today, why there may not be a video tomorrow. I just want to get my head screwed on straight, so I can be at 100% for you guys, so I can entertain you and make a good video. And it's just right now, just today is not that day. And I'm not saying I expect 110% from myself all the time, which would be fantastic and awesome if I could. But, and I'm not placing the blame on anybody of that but myself. You know, there's certain precautions I could have taken. Sure, yeah, absolutely. But, you know, and it just kills me because my wife... I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be more honest with you right now than I ever have been since I started this channel. My wife blames herself even though it was my fault. I could have stopped that, and it just kills me that it's come to this. You know, it really just bothers, it just kills me. I don't really know what else to say other than I'm sorry. It's going to be maybe a day or two, possibly 3, until we know precisely if Midnight is going to be okay. And once I find that out, once I know for certain my puppy is going to be all right, then I'll be good to go. Again, this isn't a plea to you guys. I don't want people to think that I want my channel to become... Well, it's not even my channel. It's more your channel than it is mine. But that's besides the point. I don't want people to think that I'm begging for subs or begging for anything. It's just I wanted to vent to you guys to let you know what's going on, so you don't think that for a single second that I'm being lazy. I'm not. I'm constantly thinking about this channel. It's just what happened today. Well, technically yesterday, because it's like 4:17 in the morning. I just wanted to let you guys know so you won't be like, oh, where's Sigman's videos? Why isn't he uploading anything today? That's what's going on. There may not be a video tomorrow specifically because of all of this. And now my cockatiel, actually, my birds have been trying to cheer me up for the last hour or two, because as I'm sitting here and I'm upset and I'm depressed, they've been whistling nonstop. They've been going off. You can hear her going off right now. They don't like it when we're upset, apparently. But anyways, I thank you guys so much for your time. I'm really sorry about this. I just wanted to let you know what was going on. I wanted to vent a little of my frustrations with you. I'll keep you apprised as to what's going on. The best way to follow me is on Twitter. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But thank you guys again so much for your time. I'm really sorry about the delay in videos because I want to deliver quality content to you. Because I love doing this, but you know, occasionally in life, as we all know, life has a bad habit of kicking me in the teeth. I just wanted to, again, let you know what was going on so you wouldn't be surprised, shocked, or disappointed or anything, because I don't want that. You know, I don't want you guys to be disappointed in the channel or what's going on or inability to upload or whatever. But anyways, thank you guys again, and we'll see you in the next video.